Ah! All right, what's good, everybody? We back with another one. It is your favorite host, Adrian Nyce. This is Mouthin Out. We are in Birmingham, Alabama. Right now, I'm here with
Hemp the artist, man.
Hemp, the artist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hemp.
Hemp,
What is Hemp? Why Hemp, the artist?
Man, like formerly known as King Tall T. Before that, Tall T. Before that, Bookworm. But right now in the season in my artistry, I'm on Hemp the artist, man. I feel like that's one of the elements that's gonna help save the world. Not only the spirituality part, but in the physical, we got hemp fibers. You know what I'm saying? We got hemp paper, hemp clothing that's coming out. So I think that people gonna start getting hip to it. So how can you get hip to it without hip hop? You feel what I'm saying?
What is hemp for?
Hemp is
people?
thank you. Hemp is another derivative or another form of the plant cannabis or weed that we know it about. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a part that don't have a high THC count. It don't pop up in your drug test. But other than that, smoking it, you can use it for fibers. Like we use cotton, or we might be using other materials that might hurt or harm our world. My bad for even not sounding like an artist right now.
No.
For real, like our turf. And I'm in Alabama, you feel me? So we know about our earth. We love what we do. You feel what I'm saying? We real organic, we exotic fruit type of folks. You feel what I'm saying? Real Zaza. So the earth,
go ahead.
my bad, the earth, you know what I'm saying? When we put cotton or anything into the earth, sometimes it snatch out the nutrients. And I just found out that hemp actually restores the nutrients that goes into the earth. So Alabama, man, I don't know if y'all hip or not.
But doesn't cotton come from the ground, though?
It's
Or like it's not real cotton.
It does. Cotton does come from the ground, but it snatches the nutrients out at an accelerated rate. Gotcha. Like you know how apple tree drop apples and then the fruit it still be recirculated.
Gotcha.
Cotton don't do nothing for it. Once you pick that cotton, it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? For hemp, even when they go down and you gonna get all of it, but the stock can even be used for something.
Damn.
So it's just I'm learning, bro. So hemp. With that being said, bro, my dad is a what do you call a lobbyist? You know what I'm saying? He pushes hemp in Georgia. He was one of the first people to pass hemp in Georgia, and I appreciate him for doing that. And he was just like, bro, he the hemp czar, and it just helped with me. You know what I'm saying? Being hemp the artist.
So hemp, we can use hemp to make clothes.
Yeah.
What are some other
plastics? They actually do 3D printing machine. You know the 3D printing machines, right?
Yeah.
The filament, if I'm not mistaken, what they put inside of it is usually plastic. It's a meltable plastic. Now they can use hemp. You know what I'm saying? And it's biodegradable. So now you might have your grinders or whatever you can say like a plastic container, and if it gets buried after a house gets knocked down, it's gonna be gone in 5 years. Instead of we digging up the ground and we find some plastic in the ground. You feel what I'm saying?
It'll be gone, yeah, because plastic don't ever go anywhere.
Shimon, bro. It's real life. It's petroleum, bro. No cap.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Look, my boy spitting out the
Man,
hemp
bro,
facts.
I'm from Boston, Alabama, bro.
That's what's up. And so hemp the artist, what made you add that to your name?
Yeah, because I'm a full spectrum artist, man. I feel like with that being said, but like everything has an art form. Even what you're doing has an art form. You had to put this together. It was a production team that even helped with that. Right. It's art, you know what I'm saying? It's just not laying something out. Even with the way that we place tables, you know, people in the Asian, I'm not talking about feng shui or stuff like that. It's an art. Even when you talk about war, it's an art. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we find out that everything has an art to it. So, and I found out about photography, videography, the beats I make, the lyricism that I do, the production that I do, the articulation of my words. All of this is art. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hemp the artist, bro. I'm full spectrum. I ain't one box. You feel what I'm saying?
And so where were you born?
Bessemer, Alabama.
Bessemer?
Yeah, Bessemer.
Alabama.
From where Gucci from, shout out to Gucci, shout out to TLE Cinco, shout out to Fat Boy. There's a lot of people that's in Bessemer right now.
You still live there now? Or you moved out?
I'm in Birmingham, but yeah, I'm still here.
Gotcha.
I'm still in the area.
Give me some pros and cons about the area.
The area, bro. I mean, it's a stigma of we are violent, bro. Really, I think that us as men, bro, like we're going through a stage right now as black men is growing. You feel what I'm saying? We growing as men, and a lot of us, bro, we find out what our own truth is. You feel what I'm saying? Like you might have wars going on between people, bro, but it's just them people growing up and not knowing how to handle whether it be anger, whether it be the irritation, which is anxiety because of a bill due, and nigga got to step on something. You feel what I'm saying? It's things like that. You feel what I'm saying? So we learning that people have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Or we are growing up as a community. So the pros of it is that we have people here that have drive. The cons of it is that we don't know how to channel the drive. So we might be driven to anger.
But don't know how to channel the drive.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like that's why we're driven to anger.
That's ironic.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So man, Bessemer is a beautiful place, bro. Birmingham is a beautiful place. Jefferson County, Alabama, the state as a whole is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much more than just Birmingham and Bessemer, Mobile, Montgomery, and Huntsville.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate you even just coming in so we can talk about sharing light here.
Hell yeah.
On my mama.
And so you got your mom and your dad? right?
Yeah, for
What
sure.
was it like in the household for you?
Single parent home, hustling mom. You feel what I'm saying? She was working however she could, which was gonna be at either Walmart, Lane Bryant. She working at any department store out here. She was working at the Galleria, Western Hills Mall. Y'all know where that's at if you're from Alabama. So she right now at Walmart. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just my mom always grind. You feel what I'm saying? Fire, Aries. You feel what I'm saying? So I grew up with that around, having a fire, having a drive all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Especially with independence, because like I said, my pop was not there at the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So she had to really make responsibilities due. And I thank God for my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My great aunt, auntie, she ain't here, but that's the house that my mom met. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to them because they really laid a legacy down for us to keep the green thumb. You feel what I'm saying? Keep the values of home. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, man, it was just my mom, my grandma. We made sure everybody went to church. You feel what I'm saying?
Were you a troubled child, or were you getting in trouble, or were you an easy child to deal with?
With us talking about a basic foundation of our conversation earlier, bro, I was driven with no drive, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I was out here, had the heartbeat of a young boy, you know what I'm saying, and didn't know what to do at the time. You feel what I'm saying? I was scrambling. And there's so many cultures that was coming. You got to remember, we growing up in the 90s, 2000s, bro. It was a very identity crisis of us as culture.
Right.
We putting hella clothes on. We got 6 T-shirts worth of T-shirt on back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going hella hard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just learning as you know what I'm saying, as we grew as a race, a human race, a culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying, to see what we got going on as people. You feel what I'm saying? And I almost lost the topic of what the question was, bro. Me growing up.
You hit it.
I'm just making sure the topic subject, bro. I'm like I said, I'm growing, but I want to be on point. So next year, if we do this, next week, I'm be better. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, just went to school. You know what I'm saying? School was good, but basically that's what it was. But I was driven, didn't have a drive. So thank God for the YMCA. Thank God for people in the Jefferson County and Bessemer City school system that was there. Mr. Andre Ashley, for sure, that was a music teacher. I went in there singing, "This is the day the Lord had made," like this here, that day. Didn't know how to sing at all. And nigga said, "Come on, bro, you can be on." He put me on. Andre, it's all good. He actually did the Just for Feet commercial. Where your 13th pass free. If y'all remember that from Alabama. So he was like a staple. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, bro, I'm seeing this nigga on TV. So took me in, made sure I knew about music. You feel what I'm saying? Thankful for my church, for real. FCC, Faith Christian Center, Pearly D. Harris, no cap. He seen me grow up. He seen me understand what I had to do as far as hip-hop and spirituality. And that's where I'm at right now, you feel me? So growing up, bro, it was a community, bro, my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have anybody you could look up to that was doing music as you were growing up?
Around me?
Yeah.
The only...
Or did you find it on your own?
It's all God, but I would have to say the people that was around that helped me with the freedom is my cousins, Michael and Kenji. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they were from Compton. You feel what I'm saying? So they hear me doing music, but they was just like, they had to, they knew that I needed 808s. They was doing the bass sounds back in the day. Like, when I was young, they were making sounds that you hear on the trunk. They'd be hitting on different doors to see which one had the best boom, boom, boom. And you know what I'm saying? So
making beats.
Yeah, so they helped me with, you know what I'm saying, channeling my art. You feel what I'm saying? That was in church, though. You feel me? So that was people, bro. Other than that, man, nobody really that was doing music around me. I was a traveler, man. I was going back and forth to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Outkast was the first real rap CD that I ever was gifted from my pops when I was 10 years old with the comic book, AT Aliens. That junk was a dope experience.
Do your parents know you do music?
For sure.
When you first told your mom, like, hey, I'm going to be a rapper, I'm going to do music, what was her, like, reaction?
To be honest with you, bro, she was so spiritual about the situation. She just wanted to make sure I had a foundation. You know what I'm saying? She was like, so what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be that type of question, like it was a rhetorical question, like, you know I don't got no answer for this, but I'm going to try to find one, you know what I'm saying? And she had already the answer for what I was finna answer, you know what I'm saying? So
I want to hear what you going to say.
Exactly. So it was just, I had people like that who would put me under a microscope, man. And for I say 8 to 10 years of my career, bro, I actually did like gospel music. Like I dedicated my whole career into like, let me just sow this seed.
Like gospel rap or just like,
gospel rap. But I really did music. Like I was singing, I was rapping,
right.
I was making the beat and everything. And I just really just like, this was a very delicate part of my life, just between 17 and 23, 24.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, let me just go ahead and channel in my spirituality. talk about not what I need to do that's right and wrong. I wasn't one of them type of corny niggas that was like, hey man, I ain't doing this and you doing that and don't need to do that. And I was just like, but God been good even when I haven't. You feel what I'm saying? And that was what all my music was about. So I got to meet a lot of good people in that route, but it helped me solidify my foundation on where I needed to go from right here with rap.
So what we about to do, we about to go to a quick commercial break, and I got a couple more questions about gospel rap and that whole industry too.
For sure.
We'll be right back after this.
This is fire.
All right, we are back. So gospel rap, gospel music. I know that is definitely like a niche thing for sure.
Yeah, man.
So you don't do gospel rap music anymore, right?
Not the genre. No.
So okay, let's compare the two.
Okay.
What are some like the differences you see in between the two?
A genre.
Of course.
A genre. That's it.
That's it.
Same people, same humans. Choice of topic, creative control.
What made you stop doing it? Because we've had other artists like Lecrae or like some other gospel rap artists, stop doing gospel rap and just do rap. They might not cuss or whatever, but you know what I'm saying.
And I can almost understand. To me, if you're just a good MC, you're a good MC. If you're a good artist, you're a good artist.
Right.
That's why I say me. I didn't say Hemp the rapper. I didn't say Hemp the painter or Hemp the photographer. Or Hemp the artist. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of that's what I'm learning about right now as a human being is taking everything out of the box. You feel what I'm saying? If we even supposed to be the light, we don't supposed to be in no box. We're supposed to be out there in the world shining. You know what I'm saying? And I can't reach certain people, like you just said. It's a very niche market. It's a very niche market. I can't reach my cousin who I already know lives the same lifestyle. I mean, might smoke good and everything, but I can't reach him with that same music unless I have a relating point. That's what a relationship is about. They ain't gonna jump on that ship unless they hear something they can relate with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just I took myself out that box.
So you said 17 or 25?
17 to 25, 26, yeah.
So those are, like you said, some crucial years. You know, you just getting out of high school. I'm not sure if you went to college, but that's around that time too. So you doing gospel rap? What are your friends thinking about you doing gospel rap?
That was a big challenge. It's actually a challenge, bro. Like, I mean, you gotta imagine and understand. I'm in Alabama. This is the Bible Belt. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like spirituality, rebellion, and then religion is the box that we really don't need to be in. It's like religion and spirituality is the same thing, and then it's being bad. So it's like you might be talking about you finding God, but they're like, oh, he finding God. He must be going to church. He must be doing something different. So that's where it's at when you in the Bible Belt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In Cali, you can be like, bro, I'm finding God, and be like, oh, I'm going something positive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put
open-minded,
exactly.
for sure.
So it's like here, it's like when you be like, man, I'm doing gospel rap. People be like, bro, they thinking that I'm doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Most of all my music, bro, I was still using cannabis at the time. I'm still the exact same person that I was when I was doing gospel music. So it just gave me an understanding that, bro, that box was kind of limiting me to who I needed to reach. You know what I'm saying? And communicate with. We communicating good.
We definitely are.
If it was a box, man, we probably wouldn't even get to meet. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you cuss in your music?
I love saying nigga. I ain't gonna care, but not because I I don't do it in the negative context. Like nigga could be the king that you want to talk about is the tribe. Man, you got so many different words.
It just means
I'm a redeeming type of person. Like I remember, I'm a spiritual person, so I redeem everything. I redeem rap music. I redeem clothing that they say we supposed to religiously wear, not wear. I ain't with the religious wearing. I ain't with none of that. Like I'm not in no box, no sort box. So I want to be as free as possible because I don't know who I got to meet, and they might need this communication. You feel me?
That's true.
Like
more versatile.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, no, bro, one day at a time. My mama, bro, like it's just one day at a time.
And so we were talking also, and so you said you sell lemonade.
The best lemonade in the world.
The best lemonade in the world.
For
Y'all
sure.
heard that?
For sure.
So let's talk about that a little bit. What's the name of the brand? How did it come about?
Man, so I can go to you'll hear the brand name in the store. So my brother Flip, you know what I'm saying? We at Magic City Mercantile. This is a independent vintage boutique that's in the south side of Birmingham. You should be able to check it out before you leave, but get you some nice gear. But they sell our brand back ends, you know what I'm saying? And they was having like a Taco Tuesday, and we was like, what y'all gonna have to drink at the Taco Tuesday? You know what I'm saying? We just being considerate, like we want to make sure they got everything to be in sync. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, we gonna have water. We like, all right, cool. We like, man, tacos and water. I'm like, bro, let us like put some Kool-Aid or something together. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I'm saying? So the first time we did it, bro, we was like, man, we integrity based. We was like, bro, we're gonna try to do these lemons. We're gonna get these mango. We just getting all kind of. We just doing everything. I think I did like a pinch of Kool-Aid the very first time. I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to
experimenting and
exactly. But bro, it went crazy. Like the time people were tasting, it was like, bro, this is it. And we tasted it, was like, man, it's him. Like it's Lemonade. Time we sipped, like this him. Lemonade. And
Dang.
the next time we did it, bro, we was just like integrity driven. We was like, we finding out about the organic sugar, the unrefined
Yeah.
cane sugar, how to make your own syrup. So now we infusing the sugar before it even get to the lemonade with fruit. We hitting the sugar with the mango, the
So
strawberries.
y'all real deal like
Bruh,
scientists
like
out
that's
there.
what it is. Like za, it's real
For
za. It's
real.
real exotic, man. It's real za. So we started, you know what I'm saying, getting a very good recipe. And at the time, this was last year, the World Games was going on. You know what I'm saying? And we was just like, bro, let's go ahead and pitch it down to the downtown. We didn't have a license or anything like that. And I apologize for anybody who didn't have successful business outcome at that. I know that you're gonna get it back, but mine, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna tell you about it. I don't want to be like I'm here gloating. That's why I brought it up. But
Nah,
man,
pop
we went
your
there
shit.
and
We
we
here for
had
it.
and we had big boy cooler, like the big tomb cooler, full of lemonade, bro, in jars. Man, we couldn't even get 500 feet before it was gone. You know what I'm saying? We
Damn.
trying to get to the main event.
Did they have knowledge of the drink before, or was this kind of just like the?
This is word of mouth before a sticker even existed.
Right.
This
Wow.
was just jars of lemonade.
That's crazy.
And it's selling out like crazy. And then like we seeing the reviews on it. Like we started like, let me just pull out the phone and get a review. Boom, this person here go crazy. This person go crazy. Next thing you know, we had a pop up in Atlanta, and Skipper the Flipper's there. And he go crazy. He gets some. Now we taking pictures with him. Next thing you know, we wake up in the morning. He got on him with the lemonade on his Instagram.
Him and
I was like, "Why, this is crazy with the picture that we took. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, this is getting big
That's
fast.
crazy.
And next thing you know, we in front of these type of cameras and the ABC 3340, talking about the lemonade. You know what I'm saying? They tasting peach lemonade.
When did y'all first launch it, or I guess make your first batch
The first batch was probably, I want to say June
of last year?
of last year.
Dang, so it's only been a year.
It's only been a year, and we was on the news by August.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Skipper had it posted by September. What's his name? Sadie Hendricks just had it at the thrift con and went crazy about it. It's just, it grew faster than we expected, but it actually helped us with the momentum of our artistry.
Right.
We're meeting people, but they can get to meet us again with a fresh face of communication. I'm not in a box. You know what I'm saying? They meet me on some lemonade, bro. I'm like, bro, hold up, bro. You just made the beat. Hold up. You had the lemonade out.
You the same nigga?
picture?
Yeah, right.
No, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what we want to do. We want to just connect dots for people to have success. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, the best lemonade in the world.
What's kind of goals for this lemonade brand?
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Like my brother say, the best gifts are the ones you got to give away. We want to sell it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want to sell it enough that we can have a substantial business model for everybody around us. That we have everything logistically set, especially legally, so we can be able to put payrolls and 401ks
Right.
and health insurance for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So we can have time to do more creative things. Like him and that was small. We can do something right now.
How many, I guess, well, y'all sell it by like the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
How many bottles would you say y'all sold? It can be a range too.
Let's see here. We go and get them bags of 250 counts. So I want to say about what 6,000, probably 5,000 or 6,000.
Damn.
5,000 or 6,000.
And damn, what was the question I was about to ask? What was I about to say? God damn it!
It's all good.
I'll cut
bro.
this out.
It's all good. It's all good. It's gonna come back.
So when you're how do you go about making it? Is it just y'all two making it, or do you have like a team of people? Everybody has a little, you know,
We in the U.S., man. It's just us.
getting it.
It's just us, man. Like we looking for hands, of course, man. But it's just us. That's what we built on. You feel what I'm saying? Until people see the dream, and we just hope that people see the dream in these steps. Because if not, then you're just gonna be on the payroll, not the salary.
So y'all get a big order. Let's just say like an event orders like, I don't know, 500 bottles. Y'all just get in there and start making.
Knocking out the park, man. Knocking it out the park. And
That's
it's gonna
dope.
be consistent all the way through. Like
That's
we
dope.
broke down the ratios within the first couple months. Man, we understood the ratios of what we're doing. So yeah.
That is really dope. Where can people find the lemonade?
Lemonade.art.
Or, yeah.
HIMONADE.ART. You'll be able to see the information. I think our numbers on there, and also the newscast that you'll see. But if you want to find us and really get in contact with us to get some, because I think we sell gallons and we ship it anywhere in the U.S. and it's probably outside the country too, and it's gonna be cold when it get to you. On backhands.us, and you can also find me on Hemp the Artist, HEMPTHEARTIST. on Instagram and all other social media platform sites.
All right, you know what time it is. Another commercial break. We'll be right back after this. We're going to talk a little more about your music, and I just got a couple more questions about the Lemonade.
You're
All right. All right, so we are back. So, Lemonade.
Lemonade. It's him. Now you sip it. That's what you're gonna say. It's
How do
him.
y'all go about like distributing the drinks? Do y'all just mail it yourselves, or?
All in the house?
Damn.
All in the house. Yeah.
And so, I think you said it was in stores too, certain stores.
We did, but not yet. Not just Magic City Mercantile on the
Gotcha.
south side, but we hadn't put any batches out this season.
Has anybody like come to you trying to like buy it, or just like how can we get involved? How can we invest? All of this, that, and the third, or not yet?
We've had a couple people that talk about it, but I think it was just to see where we were. You know what I'm saying? And I think people see that how like we really own the model that they probably was trying to give us, which is we need to get it right and package it, and so we can sell it to a corporation. That's exactly what we own already.
Right.
So we do have the foresight. We just want people to see it and, like you just said, invest before those steps are done. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's done, that's it.
Is the recipe like a secret? What's
Nah.
what's the recipe?
Nah.
Give us a secret. No,
Ain't no secret. Ain't no secret.
All right.
Sugar, water, and lemons, man.
Right.
But
you
your
just
wrist
make
is
it.
the
Yeah.
wrist. It's the wrist I can't give you.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Right. Nah, that's dope. I'm excited to first to taste some, and then to see where it goes for sure. So your music. So we're not doing gospel rap anymore, but we still rapping.
Music.
Still.
For sure.
Is it rapping or is it melodic? Is it how would
Music,
you?
Man, it got. But the genre that I'm in is hip hop and rap.
Hip-hop and rap.
That's the closest to my culture that I am in America. You know what I'm saying? It's hip hop and rap. But I do music. I do electronic. I do house, drum and bass. We really worldwide.
Who's some artists you look up to?
Right now, in
Yeah.
this current state that I'm in, man. Let's see here. Ooh, we got that out. Let me see. Right now,
Or it could have been coming up to.
coming up, I mean, I can go on the route again. We can start with like the Outkast. You had Goody Mob, CeeLo Green. Then coming up some more, you had Dipset. You had 3 6 Mafia. That helped a lot with my drums. Juice J, DJ Paul, y'all know Snap.
Yeah.
Did it. Staple something for real. Consistent beats. The ATL sound, of course. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. Shout out to the Facebook. Everybody, they facilitated it. Still need to know how we can get them grants too, so we can have big Skyrise Studios. Need to tell some niggas. Then from there you had, like I say, all your New Yorkers, man. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Another nigga that need to break down some stuff. You need to have a master class.
Let me ask you this. So if you could choose any artist in the industry, they need to be alive and they need to be mainstream to get a feature from. You pick and choose, they saying yes. Who we getting a feature from?
Need to be live and need to be mainstream.
Need to be alive and they need to be mainstream.
Ooh, you know who? Just because, do I get to meet them for the feature?
Oh, sure.
Are we gonna sit in with the studio?
Yeah, you can be in the studio.
Kanye West.
Yes.
Kanye West, 100%.
Why Kanye?
Kanye West, 100%, because he has first of all, he has a platform. He has the following. He has the creative outlook. That means that he has creative control. We got a budget, so we can go as far as we need to execute a hit.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? And he needs somebody like us, all God, to communicate with him outside the box. No cap.
Some stuff he be saying
And
be
all he needs-
miscommunicated.
Exactly, and that's all it be. It's all it be. And I can understand that from him being a Gemini. Man, I can only
Right.
isolated Gemini. Come on, bro. People trying to make him look two-faced, bro. He already dealing with it anyway, so you need somebody to help channel that. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
we're going with Kanye.
Kanye for sure, 100%.
Okay.
Gonna make a hit.
So now to that same question. All right. So if you could go on tour with an artist, who would you go on tour with? Before you answer, let's think about this. So we got to think about stage presence. They got to bring the energy. We got the crowd to worry about, so they need to be lit.
Are we sharing budgets?
Like, what you mean?
Like, can I use the same budget that they have?
Money is not.
Ooh,
it
Beyonce. I'm on
doesn't
tour with
matter.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
I'm on tour with Beyonce, especially
Okay.
the last 5 years right here.
He
Just like
says
the
we
LeBron
sharing
years right
budgets.
here. Yeah.
She got that budget for sure.
Man, what? And you on tour?
Right.
Man, what? That's crazy. She's spending and they spending. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
a good situation to be in when they can spend for your show and you can spend for your show. That's a win-win. Because
we
you
going
finna give
Beyonce.
them great entertainment.
It's just gonna be dope.
for sure.
She shows out every single time.
She giving them folks their money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People be thinking, man, concert, man, you just go and see somebody sitting there and like this. No,
Right.
she giving you entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So yeah, for sure. Going to a
Are you
concert.
independent right now?
Yes.
You
Back
independent?
Ends is the label though, for sure right now. Everything independent, but it's us. Back
Let's
Ends.
talk about back ends. Where's that name come from?
Rolled over one day, bro, and guy was like, back ends. I looked at a pack of backwoods and like, back ends. I'm like, dang. And then like he gave me a Bible verse to follow. He was like, bro, as long as the earth remains, there'll be seed time and harvest. You know what I'm saying? I look at back ends as the harvest. That's why the dollar sign on the end. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what we're getting at the end. You feel what I'm saying? It's the harvest. So everything in life got a back end. You know what I'm saying? This video right here that y'all seeing, it's the back end of the video y'all watching right here. The front end, when we had to sit here and do all this, and he had to go and do post edit and all that. So this is the
Right.
back end. You feel what I'm saying? Everything has a
Back
back end. You feel me? So
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Do you know what an elevator pitch is? If not, it's cool. I'll explain it.
30-second shot, right?
Right, something like that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna paint the scenario, okay?
Mm.
And so within the scenario, I'm gonna have you pitch yourself to these record label executives or labels on why they should sign you or do business with you.
Mm.
Okay? All right. So here's the scenario. Boom. We in this big corporate building, skyscraper. It looks superficial. Blase, blase. So we at the top floor. My man closing his eyes, visualizing. Yes, sir.
I'm in Manhattan right
All
now.
right,
I'm in
yeah.
Manhattan.
All right, so we at the top floor, right? About to get on this elevator. We get on the elevator. Who's in the elevator? I'm in the elevator. You're in the elevator. But we also got Rock Nation executives in the elevator. OVO, Bad Boy. The who's who is in the elevator. They can change your life with the snap of a finger. So on the way down, you have 1 minute to pitch yourself to them or why they should sign you and do business with you. Okay, you ready? And go.
Bing. How's everybody doing today? I just honor and revere a very great moment in time that I'm here with y'all, and it must be divine. Just know that y'all meeting the greatest artist that y'all probably have ever known, and that probably I have ever known. It's a pleasure to me to be in this body that I'm in right now. And this elevator gonna come to an end, but first, I got music, photography, videography, and I also have products beyond merchandise like T-shirts. But you have to tap in with me. When I step outside this elevator, you may not have this opportunity ever again in your life to meet the greatest artist of all time in his growing and fruition stages. I love y'all because y'all are already doing entertainment, and I know that y'all are looking for something to push that y'all are doing while y'all love, which is the passion. Y'all are execs. I'm not.
Right.
I will give you the best product that you have ever seen and will continue to give you the best product. And you do what you professionally love to do, and we'll be rich forever.
Right, my boy's a salesman. My boy's a salesman.
Okay, no,
goddamn.
that's the truth.
Right, and so just in case, let's just say like an executive or someone just comes across this interview and they do want to tap in with you, how can they tap in with you?
Hemp the artist, HEMPTHEARTIST @gmail.com. You can also find me at Hemp, HEMP, at Backends, BACKENDS.US. Remember, we in the US. It's us.
So what music, singles, it could be a tape, bigger project, what we got out right now that we push?
Man, some hot singles out right now. You got one called Candy Pressure. I shot this at the Birmingham Candy Shop. That's a hot single. You also got 10 Toes Down. Shout out to OG Jaws from Memphis, Tennessee. He juked to it. It's a very hot song. Got that Memphis vibe. We were talking about Juicy J and DJ Paul. That sound for sure. We got a song called I Just Got a Load. Shout out to Illy Beats, 17-year-old German producer. Gave us that beat. Well, we bought the beat from him. It's a lot of singles. Flip got an album. Flip that.
Let's pick one. Do or die. We only picking one. A person's driving down the street. They only got time to listen to one. Which one we gonna make them listen to?
10 Toes Down.
Why 10 Toes Down? And then let's break down what it's about.
Consistency, man. The sample comes from peace. It's for peace. It's for all mankind, and you don't even hear it for real, but you just be like peace, and it got a real jazzy beat to it, bro. And it's just like I've been down on my 10 toes, my 10 toes, my 10 toes. I've been down on my 10 toes. Now we up, tippy toe, and it's almost like mantra almost, because it's like, man, you've been down on my 10 toes, but at the same time, I mean, you've been solid the whole time. Now we up, tippy toe. So the fact that we stayed solid, now we able to raise up off the same feet that we stayed down on. You feel me?
10 Toes Down.
Till you tiptoe with it.
We got a visual for that too, or not yet?
Not yet. I really want to go to Memphis for that joint. I ain't gonna
Memphis? That should be hard.
I really want to go to Memphis for it.
So we're gonna get it before the end of the year, maybe?
Before July, for sure.
Before July. Okay,
yeah,
that's right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner.
For sure. Before July.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So look, man, we about to get up out of here, but before we go, any last words you want to tell the audience? Anything else we need to know about you?
Man, I just want y'all to know, man, success is right here. You know what I'm saying? And also on another note, the person that's influencing me right now is probably G Perico. I using G Perico a lot.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
The Enterprise. You feel what I'm saying? So they but yeah, man, everybody out there just take it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest things to say to everybody. Niggas in the runs game be like, oh, they gonna miss them one day at a time, my nigga. Hemp. So everybody, bro, take it one day at a time. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? No rushing. We in the US, it's us. You know what I'm saying? So one day at a time, man, that's it.
And then social media one more time and spell it out so we can make sure they find you.
At Hemp, HEMP.THE.ARTIST. You can also find us at Backends, BACKENDS.US.
There you guys have it. I'm your host, Adrian Nyce. This is Mouthin Out. And we out. Peace.
Yeah.
Stay fly.